Hey guys, this isn't a normal live stream. I just wanted to try something a little different because, to be honest, I've just been having some issues with getting set up to make videos and motivated to do them. So I wanted to try to do this kind of spur of the moment, just go live and make this video. Um, this video is not about doing a normal live stream. I wanted to show you guys this. This is my PM2 that I purchased at Blade Show. It was a factory second. And the Maxamet that's on it, I absolutely love this steel. However, it fairly quickly, even with being old, developed this dark spot right here. See that little spot? I couldn't get rid of it. Bugged me to no end because I love the knife. The spot wouldn't come out. So what I decided to do was force patina the Maxamet. Now, I understand not everybody's going to like this, but what I didn't have to disassemble the knife. I simply went in the kitchen, opened my refrigerator, took out my mustard, and just dabbed it on with my finger everywhere except for the edge. I didn't want it on the edge. And this is, this is pretty much what I came up with. It's a forced patina. It didn't come out like anything like I thought it would, though. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's almost a blue color. If you can see that there. And to be honest with you, I love it. The little black spot doesn't bother me anymore because, it's just part of the patina. But I just wanted to show this and let you guys get a look at it and see what Maxamet looks like with the mustard patina. Like I said, guys, this is just your basic generic mustard from the grocery store. Put it on the blade, left it for about 30 minutes, washed it off. Guys, I did this a month ago. I did not treat it with oil afterwards. I simply ran it under some water and wiped it off. And I was very curious. I just left it sit. I wanted to see if the patina would worsen, if it would rust, if it would affect the metal at all. And this is exactly how it looked when I was finished with it. To be honest with you, I like it. I like it much better than a single blemish in the steel, which is what I had prior. Unfortunately, this knife is about to leave my possession. I'm very proud of my new channel logo, and I'm getting some merch to go along with it. And Droopy Tunes was kind enough to do all that work for me, even though I had no money to pay him. So this knife was kind of the payment. I feel like he cut me a very good deal for the quality of the logo that he made. So I am about to ship him this knife. I just wanted to kind of go over it with you. And I also want to be completely honest with you about something else, guys. That's not why I went live. I went live because I just finished watching a video and it affected me profoundly. And I am going to attempt to share that video now, if I can figure out how. So you guys kind of got suckered into watching this with me. Let's see if I can find it.
Mental health. I was asked the question during a podcast recently if I were to give advice to veterans who are suffering from mental health issues, which a lot of people are, a lot of veterans are, what would be that advice that I give to them? And here's my advice, but it's not just for veterans, it's for everybody. Stop being lazy. I'll give some context, but that's my advice. Stop being lazy. And what I mean by that is exactly what I said. Stop being lazy, get off of your ass, and do something about it. Here's the deal. This is somebody talking to you who's been through profound experiences and trauma where I have been depressed, suicidal, had anxiousness. I still deal with anxiousness as well. But all of the issues down at the bottom of the barrel. And I understand what it's like to be there. to live there. When I was suicidal, I didn't want to live because I thought I was a liability to everybody around me. I thought I was a burden. And what I realized in my victimhood mentality is all the things in my head were forcing my physical body to not move, to stay on the couch, to stay on the air mattress in the middle of that apartment, to not do anything that was going to make me better. So I had to crawl out of that room. I had to crawl out of that apartment. I had to put myself in that yoga studio. I had to put myself in that social setting. I had to put myself in that counseling session with an expert. And then I realized, when looking back on the experience, all the things that made me better had to do with physical movement and action. But the reality for veterans and people is you're just lazy. If you're a victim and you feel sorry for yourself, and that's the story you tell yourself over and over and over and over again, it's because you're caught up in your own victimhood, but you're not willing to do anything about it. You were willing to deploy downrange. You're willing at one point to be a professional. At one point willing to be a good spouse, a good friend, a good son, a good parent. But now you're not willing to do that. And the question is why? Well, it's because you feel sorry for yourself. That's why. Nobody feels sorry for you. You feel sorry for yourself, which is making you not move. So what I want you to do is, from a person who doesn't care about your feelings and more about you getting off your ass and doing something about it, positive actions that are going to help your life. I don't care if you feel like a victim, because I've been there. I don't care if you think you're the only person who's dealing with trauma, because you're not. So you need somebody to communicate to you, not that it's going to be okay, but get off your ass and do something about it then. Stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Stop virtue signaling on social media about it, and physically displace from the impression on your couch, from your ass, and do something about it. Because nothing is going to come into positive light from inaction. Nothing. Nothing good happens from inaction. So when I felt bad for myself, I had to crawl out of that hole. 1 in 5 Americans right now are suffering from a mental health disorder, diagnosed. 50% in their lifetime will be diagnosed. I personally think we're all suffering. All of you. All the virtue signalers who are toxic on social media, I don't look at you and go, that dude's a butthole. I think there's something wrong with that person. I feel sorry for you. I've been there before, though. I've been there before. I've been the toxic asshole. What we need more in this world is people to hold each other accountable, but be empathetic of the circumstance and situation. So it's not like you suck because you're having the mental health disorder. It's like you suck because you're not doing anything about it. And
Did that work? Let me know in the comments. I hope I didn't just have you guys sitting there for 5 minutes, seeing nothing. Did it work? Did it play? Anybody? Hello? Okay, good deal. Thanks, Christopher Critter. Like I said, that really hit home for me. There's more to it than than just what I played. You can go to Mike Glover Actual and watch the rest of it if you want to. But a lot of you guys know that I've been struggling with depression for a few years now, and I think I like to link it back and blame it on my health issues. Everything from for those of you who don't know, about 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with kidney cancer. VA handled it very poorly, left me scared to death for months with no information. Finally got over that, got through it, cancer-free, all that good stuff. But after that, I started very frequently feeling like somebody was standing on my chest. I knew I had heart issues. I knew I needed to do. Hadn't been diagnosed, but I was smart enough to know that. So I went. Finally went to just walked into the emergency room and told them, I was having chest pains or whatever. Ended up having to have a quadruple bypass. And I don't think that the health industry does a very good job of preparing men for that. I'm not going to speak on the women's side of it because I don't understand it. I'm not a female. But I know as a man, they don't prepare you. They tell you that they're going to, that they're going to save you and they're going to keep you alive, but they don't prepare you for how much different your life is afterwards. Such as because of my diabetes, the actual blood vessels that they used to repair my heart were so weak that I no longer have blood flow to my jawline, which is causing my teeth to fall out. All these things added together have created a great deal of what I call depression. And as I watched that Mike Glover video, I realized that I think a lot of it is self-pity, feeling sorry for myself. Guys, I have an implant that I normally wear. I didn't put it in on purpose tonight, but you know, but this is who I am, and I've got to deal with it. And I wanted to make this video or do this live because I wanted to make a public statement that I'm going to get off my ass. I'm not going to lay over there. Um, not going to lay over there and waste away. So I see a couple of guys in here already that that I communicate with fairly regularly, and I appreciate the love that you guys show me, and I'm asking you to hold me accountable. Javon, I'm yeah. Anyway, Panic, same to you, man. I'm not asking you to take too much time out of your day, but I need accountability because without it, with nobody telling me what to do or holding me accountable, um, since I've got my check, and thought everything was going to be okay, um, I just lay here. So anyway, I wasn't planning on this, but I wanted to make it public that that I am going to dedicate myself to getting off my ass and doing something. So you guys hold me accountable on it, and I don't care how rude you have to be. if you know if I'm not doing what I need to be doing, and you know, cuss me, text me, whatever you got to do. So yeah, I didn't mean to drag you guys in here expecting a 2 hour long fun live stream. I'm probably going to regret posting this someday, but I just wanted to make it public so that it's not just something I'm saying to myself, and I can backtrack on it later. I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it to everybody, and I love you guys, and I'd really appreciate if y'all could hold me accountable on this. So, yeah, go watch the rest of that video, guys. Mike Glover's an amazing man. He's, he does a lot for the veteran community. Has a great store. Lots of cool stuff to buy. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Sorry I tricked y'all with a knife video. But anyway, love you guys, and I'll see y'all later.